to my live. If you're watching this, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna do performance. I'm being quiet now, but I'm about to really make a big scene in here. I have to dance, flip, do cartwheel, shuttle box, show you all my skills, to show you everything that I've been working on my whole life in secret. It's showtime. We ain't at the Apollo, you can keep it. The Sandman never been my cup of tea. He's the story. Sandman, email address, man. Doing better than life. I'm so bad. Am I okay to get up and move and dance if this lady wanna put me out? If I could just do it. Okay. I'm really scared. So scared. Live chat. Top chat. Hide none. Bar none. Music. I'm very stupid. Fuck. We already agreed that I was kind of stupid. So if I do something stupid, just tell me how to improve it. Media. Cuteness. Finished. Out of there. I need music.
I need to wait for. Wait. I got him. Are you ready for the pizza? Okay, I'm gonna pizza. Everybody go potty. Everybody go wash your hands. We can go, okay? No, come on. Yes, push it.
Now is dedicated, not deep time. I prepare instrumental. Okay. Remove for 2. Okay. I need another song in between. Let me see. Hi. Sorry I'm not talking to you guys. I have to be very quiet. Well, since my last attempt to report to you on past regrets, I have chosen new beats. So I don't want to keep doing the same old thing for you. Trying again. Here. Oh fuck. We're stuck. Stay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Thank you, God. We're gonna cut right to the chase. Usually I'll take a long. We should be okay. Yeah. Okay. This is important. First thing I want to do is say, brightness, okay. I really do appreciate you waiting for me to tell you the truth and present it to you in an appropriate way that was not taken lightly or as for play or as for anything other than me being truly sorry for all of these things that have happened. Especially if I had anything to do with it, I take full responsibility for it. If it happened in my area or my environment, I'm responsible for it. I'm the protector, so I should have detected it. I detected it. I should have did something other than detected it. So that's totally my fault. It was irresponsible, and I should have never did that. It was not a smart idea at all. But I was obsessed with finding the truth. But there was no excuse at all. I put myself through a torture to find out the truth, and I take responsibility for that too. It's not all his fault. I led him on to think that that was okay, so I could find out his secrets that he had. Whatever, he denied. But really, more importantly, thank God. Thank God. I hope he blesses everybody that helped me. I hope that he blesses everybody that believed and supported me. I even hope that he blesses the people that are trying to hurt me. They don't know what they're doing. It's not their fault. They deserve to have peace too. They think they're doing something right and doing justice, which I can't blame them for that. They believe they're doing something right. So it's not all their fault. So please forgive them, Father, if they catch up to your old girl tonight. And they finish my music, and I pray that they win. Pray that I tell you everything that you need with great sincerity, because that's who I am. I'm not going to explain. When the camera comes on, I'm a star. I just go on and off, lights up, and I perform. But I'm not really, in this situation, it's still happening, and you know, I'm like, seems like I'm being cocky and not empathetic or like having an apology, but I will be very mindful of the way that I present this message, because I'm humble when the camera is not on. I'm a very humble person. I live in humility. It's where I live, because I always wanted to have a good life. So, hi, I'm Sabrina. It's nice to meet you. Sorry that we have to be here tonight. And especially thank all of the people who help me consistently and constantly be safe. shit right now. I'm doing that shit in my house. I'm playing. Okay. The first song goes to God. I changed my mind. I think I have to get right to the business. My love belongs to a homie. He's my only love. He's my only love. The truth about Anina, she's a sweet little girl. Even though you don't know it, she's still a rose inside. She rose from poverty and had a kind of life. Everybody would have ran and hid and hide. But I believed in God and all that He could do for me. It's the issue. I give Him my love. That's not bad. This is right for you. Make it official. Give it your love. Found out. Wishes. I gotta stand up. Yes. Growing up, it was hard. We had everything we needed, but my dad played his part to create the best environment. From the start, it was hard. Locked in the room like flowers in the attic. I know, it seems like you get it. But I have to mention, because that's where the incest began. I never wanted it, and I always knew it was wrong. Even though that happened to me, I still repeated it. I took the fever, psycho violence, took it out on you. And you're my sister, baby girl. Make it official. Give me your love. Ooh. It was wrong to take it out on her, what was done on me. I was so done, I was so corny, regretting me to this day. I don't even know how to say what I did, but I put my mouth on her little kitten like that. No, it wasn't because she was a baby, no, it was because she was a lady. They abused me so long, I liked ladies. And I don't do that way today. bisexual lay, sometimes baby. But that day was the day that made me God's property. I had to make a deal. How will you forgive me for something that was so ill? Never did it again. You could check my pen. Anything I did that was sin, I repent. Turned from it, never went back to it again. I beg God to forgive me. Ask him to use me as a servant in the end, so that I can prevent these things from happening to other kids. I feel personally responsible for all of their souls. And if they did make that mistake against another soul, I have the thoughts and the education to teach them how to grow. When they hurt people or other people, it's been a long time coming in a really deep road. But I really did ride like a G. No, I never stole no cars on the street. But when we was young, we was stealing from the streets. Daddy is so hard. Daddy really made us still fold and close. Since I was a teen, been on the dad's side, man. Even when he was wrong, who was I to go against him? I was so gone, but if he said steal it, it was gone. I do, my pop is on. That's the way they raised us, it was corny. So I did everything I did to change me. All I ever want to do is be his baby. All I want to do is please God. All I ever do is see demons everywhere around me. It's like they hate me, so I'm baby. Even though you hate me, I gotta still love you, cause that's how God made me. If I hate you, I'm no better than the decisions that you made through. Examples. I'm here for you to sample. So, hi. Even if you hate me, I have a nice day. I try to make you say smile, even though you hate me by the miles. Never mind that. I turn around, laugh. What could I have done? I wonder this, because I never want to sin against a son or a man or a potential friend. So I gotta think, oh, don't do it again. Even though I am so simple. Never make the same mistake twice. God's my life. If it's his mind, then I'm on his side. You can't live a double life, especially when you come from a life like mine. Either you're going to rewind and just time, change everything so you can just win. You can be free from sin. Jesus died so I can still win. Mistake, repent, then I do. Keep myself and I look within. Touch my soul and bind it with his. I don't know how to do it any other way. So I say, please forgive me. Lazy fucking baby, I'm really your baby. I'm really so sweetie, but you really so needy. Cause you thinking that I'm hating and I'm really fucking heated, but I'm not. I'm just you anxious. Excuse me, this is dangerous. But you see me still smiling. You see me still talking peace cause I'm an island. Everything I do is silent. But since you guys went out with my lens, I've been looking like a raggedy muffin with no love in 1,000 miles, man. I had to get your dress. You need to know that I am a humble mess. Can't help be disgruntled, man. If I'm chilling in some tights on some dingy ass whites, gotta keep it hype, cause my confidence inside is who you wanna see. BZ made me. Thank you, please, for saving me. Shout out to everybody saving me. I'ma save me. God is a G. You can be too on the street like me. Even if you think I see. Blow kisses to you, baby. And I'm never going crazy. I left these motherfucking babies. It's not safe, but that's crazy. I'm gonna lose my mind over a baby. I feel responsible, personally. That's the contract. Because it was rap, short in and out, back and back, I don't think you fully got the contract that I had between me and God. Even though he forgave me anyway because I apologized, so felt stupid and regretful that I promised to give my life for the rest of my life to open the eyes of all men, because I was so utterly disappointed in myself for repeating the awful things that was done to me by my brethren. How dare I? Still to this day, I don't forgive myself. I'm still giving myself all away, even though he's already forgiven me. Still, ain't no excuse. I knew better. I shouldn't have done that. Should have never, ever done that. Ever. So, again, it wasn't the fact that she was a baby. It was more or less the fact that she was a girl, and it was like, brothers, the hate, all the stuff that they were doing to me, trying to make me feel like that maybe I liked girls because the men were not treating me well, So that happened. And so when it comes down to later, me on babies and small youth, no, there was nothing laying dormant within me. If it was, you would have been seen. Seriously. I'm 36. That was 13. In 2012 was the day that it surfaced. I need something to drink. We're going to do a quiet storm, moving on to the next song. I don't want to talk too much or rant when I could be using that in a rhyme on a beat so that it makes sense and it comes. I'm going to finish that thought in 1 second. There were times when there would be silence because I don't like violence at all. I'm not a violent person. I lived in a violent place. I was raised by violent people. But mostly I like avoiding problems, confrontations, and all things that are negative and produce negative situations. So again, if I just get quiet all of a sudden, I'm not being weird. I'm scared. I'm scared for a very good reason. Though it's not a laughing matter. It's really not. I was trying to keep my spirit here so that I can give it to you in the right manner. Because if I'm nervous, then I'll be all over the place. Mumbo jumbo this, mumbo jumbo that. Might get a little egotistical with my words and my dance. And we don't want to misrepresent a situation I did not create on my own or deserve. So I'm gonna hide like a bird. I don't care. A good run is better than a bad stay any day, everywhere. But my dad said rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I don't agree with killing anything. It's so sad and the loss of life, no matter what form. Or abuse, or anything like that. Misuse. So he lives and swears by that, and I get the logic. I mean, I'd probably reacted the same way if I had to fight and didn't get a chance to fight. I never want to be bad. That would be bad. God hates when you draw blood on his men. so they can't find me. I'm protecting them. They got a job to do. They don't know what they're doing. Who is too? I think I'm a bad guy. I'm gonna sit down for this performance because I feel like you can't hear me and you can't see me. No eye contact, no facial expressions. I don't even know if you can hear me all the way over there because I'm not trying to scream and give up my location to the team. So. Here we go again. They light as a rock, some hard as a cop, bitch. And I'll never stop. Everything I ever do, I'm gonna try to get to the top of the crew. Just cause I wanna lead you. I wanna lead the small group like who? God. He's that guy. He said those are the most precious things in his eyes. If you mess with them, you toss up to him. I don't wish bad things on dudes. I don't even think I'm trying to assume how God's gonna handle you in the day when he finds out that you fucked it up and beg to repent. That's sin. Damn. When hip hop, hip hop. Even though I was from CMD, coming from where I'm from, they sin. They see more hate and evil. They see more pain before they are 10, before they are 8, before they are 9. Man, they see that shit from the start. Right when they come home from the hospital when the doctor says that it's your card. Yeah, you play your part as a parent. You do the best that you can to steer them in the world. Make sure that they're eating. Their morals is clinking. Everything else is on fleek like a deacon. But sometimes poverty is the worst crime. It commits sin all the time. Everything that men do as a crime comes from the poverty line. They trying to get money to feed their kids. They want to take care of their bills. Live comfortably even though they still under the belt. Living in the ghetto, that's how it feels. I make sure I'm go to school, make sure I get a business, make sure I influence, make sure I have a purpose. Gotta have work in this, not gonna be lifting up my skirt, standing on the corner trying to sell more shirts. I wanna own a church. I always knew these things since the day I was put on this earth. This gift in me, I didn't work. I didn't know I couldn't see B because I was busy taking care of B. B meaning family, everybody that I love, always making sure they good, always giving good advice, always serving too if them is nice. Everything that I do it for the love, I do it for the likes, I do it for you right. What do you know? After a while, shit I piped. Now in this day, they look like me, so you believe their lies. Really, they stole my swag, I'm the guy. I taught them how to love my way because I was in fear that they would one day be caught in a stare, be hitting up fucking gun, beating so weird. Man, I'm scared. So I tell them how to be nice, even if it's just to me. I see all things that could be bad in the end. I feel it on empathetic. That's empathetic. But still, not for me. I'm chill. Long as you good, I keep it real and I'm so hood. Stay grounded in me, so I got wood backing me like a hood. Everybody on the line cause they know it's real. Ain't no way to fucking fake that shit on rap. When it comes out your mouth, bitch, it is a rap. You can't say you don't believe that. That's just not cool. We gotta look at facts in this day. We gotta make sure we save our minds and our hearts. They line up with the facts and what you decide, because it is a life that tears apart. Seriously, that's a really serious job. I take it to heart.
Hey Google, get tickets to some.
Everybody that I come in contact, I'm responsible for. Period. So, if If you're having a bad day, I'm not gonna match your spirit. I'm gonna make sure you're okay because I feel that you're sad and you're not happy and you really probably hate me, but I'm more interested in trying to make you feel good. Whether it's a compliment, a smile, a nice conversation, or a you go chat. I like making people feel good. That is what I do. It keeps me reminded of who I am in God, what He gave me, and how I use it for Him. In the end, even if you play me, 3 days later you'll remember and restate me. Like, hey, that lady was pretty nice. I was being really mean. I should work on that someday. That's how you get on your dean. Who am I to tell you that you wanna fucking lean? If that's what you wanna do, hey, do you. That's not my decision to judge you. It's my job to be a light in this day when there's no insight, not even in me. Nobody has eyes. That was a joke. Before you think that I was being egotistical.
Star Wars.
What didn't we talk about? It's hard to keep track of what we didn't talk about and what I didn't testify to, because I've tried this thing so many times, and you get this batch and you leave that out, and it's like, she didn't mean that shit. I'm always sorry for everything that I do that is wrong. Sometimes I don't know what that is, but God will put something in my spirit or my heart that might be like, dang, I shouldn't have did that. Kind of like I just said about the lonely heart. I know because it happens to me all the time, so I play my part. So that happens, and I'm sorry for anything that I ever did that was wrong. Loud speed, I get high. I'm not supporting drugs. I'm supporting hugs. I like the beat and the way that it hugs. All the time. Just in case there's any children watching me, just say no to drugs. I promise you, God will keep you healthy, alive, and young for a very long time. This one. And if you can't, do other stuff like eat green vegetables and mints and stuff like that. Other food, put other living foods in your body to feed and nourish your living organs. We were never meant to eat cooked meat. Even though God says it's okay in the Bible, He just doesn't want us to drink the blood because to God, blood is precious and sacred, and He's sad and sorrowful. He said the blood cries from the sand when it spills in the land. Even if this is man or a Gentile living in sin, He doesn't like it. All life is worth living. So, yeah, we can eat meat technically in the Bible, but if you put more living things in you, you can have a better chance at better survival. I'm only saying that because my dad eats a lot of meat, and I really feel scared when he does that. And I try to throw in vegetables and stuff, or quinoa, others introduce other grains, but he's just a meat man. Some men are just meat men all the time. Make you wanna call that nigga meat man. Like you meet that ass nigga. Get some fruit from the line. That was a joke. I don't talk to my dad like that. It just rhymed, okay? But meat all the time. Meat. I am stupid. I agree. I'll be the first to report these things. I try not to be, though. Seems like I have a big ego, or I'm this, or I'm that, or that. I learn everything every day. If I have a problem or I don't know what to do, they are used in empathetic ways by God. Sensitivity. Stuff like that. Like people are supposed to be lying. So I'm gullible if I believed you. That's not right, but okay. So I do a lot of research today. With every decision I make, it totally reflects me, even with the man that I'm dating, or where I choose to live. I mean, it's my choice. If my son gets into a bad fight because he's not used to being in cities and stuff like that, I need to get more money to put us in a better situation. I never put my son in that situation. I don't raise violent men. I don't like it. This is so crazy. No matter what I do, it's never enough. And if in your mind, or in my mind, I think a decision and I'm there, I'll never turn my ear to listen because maybe I'm wrong and I just never I give everybody the benefit of the doubt to explain themselves, and I don't just listen, I consider what they say. If I have a question about it, anything off that level. loves. So I can't make any phone calls on my phone. They're working again. Thank you, God, for every little thing you do for me. Thank you for always saving me. You always amaze me. And I don't deserve it. I don't deserve your grace. I don't deserve your mercy. I try. You make me want to earn it. You make me want to live a life that's worth living in your sight. Because you always save my life. My whole life. I'm really disappointed in the decisions that I make. What I did to my little sister, and even choosing the detective, play Carmen Sandiego with the weird guy when I should have just listened to my own mind. That was torture to my own mind. It was my fault. I should have just let it go. But I thank you, God, because I'm dumb as shit. Thank you, God, for taking care of babes and fools. God, where would I be without you? Signal from the internet, block me out and block the road so they can come in and make their move and kill the evil witch of this day, the infamous me that everybody hates all the will, to decide whether we want to do what God wants, if we don't know, we figure it out, or believe a lie of Satan. Even after believing the lie of Satan, it still doesn't make you a bad person, and God will still take you. That's what the devil doesn't get. Shit, I was under attack from every angle, every corner, every person that I love, everything that I gave them. Take care of them like babies. Because they treat me like a baby. So, yeah, everybody, my whole family, nobody was there. That shit was hard as hell. I'm not used to being without my brothers and sisters. They're my best friends since I was a little ass girl. God showed me how to love over constant hateful attacks to your soul, to your livelihood, to your kids, to your safe housing. Everything was gone. Everything for no reason. I didn't know what was going on. All I do is work, come home, take care of my kids, make dinner, make sure they're good, make sure they're teaching, and make sure I'm teaching them how to be a good person. They're already good people. They're me, but better. I had to teach them how to hone their gifts so they get better. Without me, they wouldn't know what to do, because everybody is always abusing us or misusing us or bullying us everywhere we go. I mean, I come to the whole decision that that's God put me here to be of service. I asked for him to put me in service. I love serving people. It makes me feel purposeful and happy to do something for you. Even when it turns out bad, I gotta take the good with the bad, and I'm still happy. My kids get crushed. They're so nice and they're so good and they're so this. It's like it kind of eats away at them. Like they don't understand why people don't think the way we do, or why they do the things that they do that we never even think about doing. We never fathom these things. I can never imagine that these things will happen. And if something bad was happening, give away to you on live, on YouTube, in real life, to my children. I want it for me. I know how to love, be in joy and peace automatically. I'm never sad or mad. I'm never crying when something bad is happening to another man. Stand up for good in this land. God put me here for a reason. Y'all just don't want to see it. I was so quiet for so long, like Jay-Z said, don't argue with fools, man. Nobody is gonna know who's who. So I stayed far in safe neighborhoods where my son can go outside without getting beat up because we don't fight. I wanted to make black men that were not tough guys, that were not afraid to cry, that were not afraid to nurture their families, or have to fight and be abusive to feel like a man. That's how my dad raised men and me. I just wanted to see something different for black people, for black men in my family. So I could never move him to Camden or Newark or anywhere other than Hamilton or Buna, where a lot of trees. Even people that get bullied, bully. He don't even fucking care. It hurts him, but he will not even respond or acknowledge that you did it. You just want to get rid of it. That's the way I've always been. That's why I've always just let it go. I just want to make it to be alive and have a life and be in peace and love. So everybody, I took care of everybody and they ran over my life. For a long time, I didn't even speak. I took a vow of silence. Nobody listens to me. I think because I'm so gullible and dippy and easygoing and silly and goofy that they don't really think the whole puzzle to have unity in the land. What I don't have, you have. I need friends. I need family. I need a life. People that care and tell me when I'm not right or when I'm just, if they want to have an eye to eye, I would listen. I would take your advice, apply it accordingly to where it fits in my life. When I give advice to people, I tell them what I feel and what I see in my spirit. I don't get mad if I see him a week later and she not wearing that red bag. She found a gold one just like it. Who am I to say? I'm not telling her nothing. I'm not help her no more. You did your part once you spoke from your heart and gave advice. I'm never gonna stop my life ever until I'm free. Internet, in and out, in and out, in and out. I just pray that it don't break. And that's some ignorant shit to say, because internets don't break. This whole new app thing that I never even clicked on or touched at all, but it's asking me for all my information and analytics. That's not normal. So I got rid of it. I'm about to lose my music, y'all. This means kind of like losing. I don't know why. I'm telling you everything. Everything plus more. Everything I learned from every bad thing, from every bad decision that I made, that he made, that she made, that we, the gang for free. I'll tell you everything. Like I tell everybody, everything. I don't have a problem with standing up and speaking. Most stuff I let go. But if it's stuff that's just not right, I have to try to reach a soul. Like, just drop a bug in your ear or try to show you something in a different way. I like, whether you take it or not, it's not my fault. And I don't care. I did my part. I mean, I hope you will, but I know God's there. So we'll see it. I plant, he waters it, and then it grows in his time because it's all for his will. In his time, this is his world. Everything is for him. He just really wants us to be happy, loving men. the way he always intended it. So, yeah, I can't not stand up for right and for people that are being mistreated and still be nice. Because I don't want nobody to not take good advice or whatever I feel like God wants me to say to them because maybe they're not aware. I don't want them to not take it. Not at all. Whether they're mean to me or not, I still have the same purpose and the same love. I make jokes about this shit. It keeps me from crying. That's how I get over people being mean to me and doing bad stuff. I make a joke about it and I laugh. Get back to being happy because that's who I am. Even when they try to steal it away from me for no reason. Sometimes in my family, people think that I think I'm too good, or they see and know that I'm good. My brothers and sisters know who I am. Like, they know me. They still use it to their advantage, but they don't really fuck with me because all the stuff that people say, they think that there's an old me. But they don't even ask or have conversations with me to know the misunderstanding situation that happened, how I handled it, and how I grow from it. They just take stuff without even talking to me about it and really finding out what happened or what was up. And then they just make these bad things and stories about me, and so everybody's like, she doesn't care. She's like crazy, or they give up on me. Like, I'm always working, always helping anybody that asks me. I don't care if they're important. I don't care how little it is. I fucking love that shit. It makes me feel love that I never get. So, to not have a family, now I don't have people. I used to have people, but now they all think that I'm just evil. Satan's chipping away all of the things that I enjoy today. Demonic forces want to steal joy, kill me, destroy. They don't want us to have joy. I'm really strong. I will be quiet for 100 years long, just to live peacefully. That's how I have to live. My brother was always trying to kill me as a kid. Pushed me down 25 steps of wooden steps. And then he said if you tell Teddy I'm gonna up again. So I lied on my brother and said that he did it and he got a beating for it. That was stupid and weak. I was so weak when I was a kid. I'm so weak when I was with my family. I knew who I was, but to them it was a weakness. So I covered it up. And just using it different ways to give it away. But, so nice is unmatched in my nature. Specifically my sister who has my same face, better body, boobs, and an ass. She's quite the hottie. Be jealous of me. Like, why? We have the same fucking face and you got the body. It's my spirit. She don't have it. She got it. She know how to be nice. I taught it by being it to them. My brother too. Like my whole family. I'm still working on them. I'm working on my dad too. Like, people do whatever they want to do, whatever they think that they like, even if it's mean as shit. Makes me sad when they're mean to other people. I don't want nobody to hate them or hurt them later because they were being not nice. Or not nice. You don't have to be, nobody has to be nice. I don't want nobody thinking, you have to be who you are. You have to be good with good intentions. But I mean, like, my whole life, my dad sold broke-ass cars to people and he knew they were broke. That is not right. You take their money. That's a lie. That's robbery. I mean, you're doing it to feed me and take care of the property. But I always feel sad for the man. that you just sold 11 to, man. I mean, really. And really, in the end, if you do better business, you will have a bigger bank in the building. He doesn't sell cars anymore, but that used to bother me, like stuff like that. I can't tell them what to do. I can just tell them what I see that's good and what could be. I never said, Dad, you can't sell that car to them. It was broken. They look at me like, bitch. Get out of here. I'm trying to feed you with this shit. Normally they did look at me odd and strange when I told them not to do something or advised them or warned them. But if it was important, I just couldn't hold it. Now I can't hold nothing. Sometimes I talk too much. I gotta be discerning and be sure that it's from God, not just something that I want to say because I know a lot or have a lot of wisdom that I asked for from God. I didn't want to be stupid. So, I never let feelings lie dormant at all. They come out, tear you apart like a bear claw. Make you ugly, make you have sick problems. About my sister being mean, she's a little more feisty. You know, she has the boyfriends. Back to that story, I forgot. And you know, she's bossing men around and doing swag it, which I never wanted to do that shit. And she used to teach me how to try to play guys and do this and that. But there was something different in my mind. I just wanted one God. I wanted to love me. I just wanted him to love me. I wanted to love him. So because I never did that, they call me stupid. She doesn't like me. Like, she really makes us mad and angry when I don't do it. Like, I'm not taking her advice. Even though I tell her that I don't want to do it and that's not what I like. Or just politely just saying, nah, I'm not doing that. So I'm stupid, and that means that she shouldn't ever try to help me with any other thing because I never listened anyway. It wasn't beneficial for my life or where I was headed. And she's nice, very nurturing. She was like my mother when we were growing up. I never questioned her then, unless I had to warn her about something that I was feeling. But I never said, no, I'm not doing that, or no, don't do this, or don't do that. I didn't have the courage to tell her because I was intimidated by her authority in my life. So as I get older, now I'm learning how to talk and how to express what's on my heart in a delicate, underhanded way, where it's just like a conversation that inspires you to think and meditate upon things. So you come to your own conclusion, and I'm not telling you what to do. So in the end, I'm trying to evolve you. I like when people do that shit to me. I wish people would do that to me. Everything I know I learned on TV, or by seeing nice families in the street, or a nice lady. Like, I didn't have a good mom. I mean, my mom's good, she's a nurse, but she's never supportive, she's never nurtured, and even to this day, she's very standoffish. I had a very strict stepmother who was very severely beaten with extension cords and locks from refrigerators and stuff by her great-grandmother. So what my stepmother did to us was probably normal to her. So I never felt anybody against her for doing it. I knew she didn't know any better. So all of that shit. So, back to my sister. By me having better empathy and her having more uh, intellectual intelligence of, you know, the way of the world or how you run this, how you run that, like she had more game. I'm just more like plain Jane. Do it this way because that's just the way that it's straight. I guess she kind of thought that I was nicer and sweeter. But she even said that to me before. In the plain, not jealous way, I mean evil way. You know, I just took it as a compliment. You know, it's nice to be acknowledged for hard work and finally somebody saying making shit. But it laid dormant in her, and to her, she started not accepting or being resentful or hateful in my presence, or being extra mean and nasty instead of sisterly love that we used to have. She became envious. Made me so sad. Because I think she's way more beautiful than me. But all she gives me is shit. And tells me what I'm not doing right, and I should do this, and that. Even though the shit be legit, like I just piped all your dishes out, sis. This is my first night here. They're like, you know, she come over my house. But really, she want me to clean the door chores. I already know that. I don't care. I just come anyway because you need me there. Like that. But she'll come in and criticize all the dishes already, the way that I did them or the way that I sat in there. And finds fault in me. I'm not okay. I just softly explain whether I knew or I do better, whatever. That's just the way it is. So I have a sister who is I was at the hospital. They put those things on my chest. That's what you see right here. That was like a week ago. I can't get it off. I swear I'm not dirty. Even if I was dirty, I would still be on here with y'all because it's dangerous. I gotta present it however I am. Thank God I got it from the dress. Now I'm more help. No matter what the devil does, he's never gonna win. I'm never gonna let him stop me from helping you. No enemies, no hitmen, no shooter guys, no friend of mines, no dad, no job. I can't be moved. In all situations, I'm the same dude, but I handle every situation with a fine-grained tooth. You can't just cookie cutter everybody into the same angle. We're all different. We need different levels of care, nurturement, and advice. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. I use my wisdom that I begged for, then read for, as I studied the Proverbs, because that's what it said the wisdom was, and the Bible, so that I can get the basic rules of shit. And then all of a sudden, I just know a whole bunch of shit. Thank you, God. Thank you. I never wanted to be a rapper or a singer. I wanted to be a model, then an actress, then a business owner, backup plan, plan B. I like art and creativity. So I went to high school to be a cake decorator and got that shit like within the first couple weeks, and I've been in love with it ever since. My idea is to have a job with no salary cap on you. So I'm not doing these things the way they're supposed to be done with perfection and dance and all that stuff, because that is not what I did for entertainment. That was not my profession. Like, I'm a better comedian than anything. Even though I love music and I love rap and I'm always trying to sing and do that shit, I was not legitimately actively pursuing it. I was just dabbling with my own words back and forth, Dr. Suing it. But for the past year and a half, I have to reteach myself a new craft. So please forgive me for not being perfect or entertaining or perfectionist, or being able to express myself in the right path. I'm still learning a new job and a new craft. I can't do shit half-assed. That's why it takes me so long to produce videos, because I'm not ready really though. Like, my lyrical wordplay, my mental, my message is there, but presentation, studio time, performance on the line, choreograph rhymes, outfit time, stein. Like, I'm not in that limelight, so I can't see what work looks like. It wastes a lot of time. And sometimes maybe they think that I'm not trying, but the truth is, I'm doing it by myself. God promised me that I wasn't dying. I work for a new and better life. Word for word out. A celebrity. I was gonna have money and be free from poverty. And have a normal, comfortable, safe, happy life. Normal. Not this stuff. It's not normal. I'm sorry. I need to go nowhere. I go to work when I come home. I just wanna be a mom and be a homebody and do stuff that's like cleaning my house, making it look nice, taking my kids to the library. I don't do stuff that I want to do. I invest my time in my kids and stuff that they're interested in. I have no interest in any other thing in this world that's called sin. I'm really scared to sin against God or to do something that makes him look at me with a side eye like, y'all. I really don't want to disappoint him. I really love him. He's so important. And he still be saving me. Like, I don't even be doing what he told me to do, like, as far as the music stuff. I mean, I am who I am. I'm humble in spirit when I'm walking among men. Then when the camera comes on, I like lose all my sense. Making jokes about shit that ain't funny. It ain't funny to me either. You gotta find the light at the end of the tunnel, even if it's evil. The devil wants to break me. God made me titanium. Call me elastic girl. I bend and I stretch every which way you pull him. I never break or waver or get mad that you pulled me that way. Even if I decide to go a different way. I'm gonna nicely explain it to you and say, maybe we could do this another day. Like, I'm a whole woman. Something that I never even fathomed that I could be. I had to work really hard. I learned a lot of lessons from stupid as shit. I was not gonna give up on being good so I can deserve God's gift. Because I was already there. An abusive relationship, being fucked by family, like, I'm changed my whole everything down to like the smallest decimal. Cause I want to have this peace and love in this land. Apparently that I don't belong in. I swear swear to God, he cannot have made me to have a fucked up life my whole life. And made me to be loved when it's not in sight. And when there's no love for me in sight. God is not evil. He doesn't do things like that. He wants all of us to have a good life and be happy. Especially if you try your best to do your best in being good. That's why I know that Satan hates me. He hates me. He hates me. I don't even hate him back. I started to hate him back. I'm all getting attacked from all sides and angles. The devil be jumping me, but I'm still an angel. He's so tempted to be like mad at him because I knew it wasn't God. I don't do bad stuff to have him come around back at me. But I really just feel sorry for him because everything he does to try to turn us on God or change us. God sent Jesus, so he turns it around for my good anyway. That's why you're calling me an angel. I've been good for a long time and I never plan on changing. Not even in this day. When I die for no reason. The devil is never going to win over me. I cannot refuse to disobey God. I want to be made proud. Like he was when he first made the devil and Satan. He was his best creation. He made him better and more beautiful than everything and everybody. He never did that again to nobody. Lest you fall on pride and forget who made you and what you're supposed to be doing and what it's for. So why take what he gave me as a chore? To me, much is given, much is required, so I give way more. So even though it would tear my family up and more, I just could not be hateful to them. Because then that means he would have won. And he would have kept on talking, and then I would have lost God's grace and mercy. Because I let Satan provoke me. Even though man and flesh provoke me to make or do decisions that I think are left. Well, that's when I really started to see that I was already the woman I needed to be. And I can have the life that I want to have in the safe place that I need for my kids to see. But that drives me most crazy. So, I'm not supposed to be singing a song, but when I sing it, you get me all wrong. So I'm gonna have a sit-down conversation. It's hard to believe a performance. I am performing, even though I still be me. If my emotions don't match what I be saying in my words, because I still have to be happy even though it makes me sad. I'm really glad that it's over and that I learned a lot of lessons. And that I still have a life and a lot of blessings. I can never be mad. So, I worked really hard for God to give me a different life. So I know this is not him. This is not anything like what we discussed. Not in real life. I'm not a nod. I want you to think God comes out and talks to us. And he can talk to you too. You have to meditate on the things of the Bible and on his spirit and what things he wants you to do. And then, or on anything that you think you're doing or you're trying to do the right way. He puts the Holy Spirit sends you a verse from the Bible or something that somebody said, something somebody did that inspired you, maybe not then, but now it is. Seeds. Then you discern it, and then you apply it where it's purposeful, the way that God wants, and the way you want to do that falls in line with what God wants you to do. You win-win. So when I say talk to God, I'm not talking about like a physical patient. Satan and I, we have conversations, but I can't say that I've seen his face. He's a nymph, a spirit, essence, a presence in this world. Like God is omnipresent. So in that way, he provokes men to sin. So I treat him like the man that he is, and I have live conversations with him because I can't meditate with him. I can let him in my head. He's already in my head trying to make bad decisions by my own will from the sin of Adam and Eve. So I have to be extra careful that I always double cross me over what are godly things. But for him, I thought maybe if I told him that, I feel sorry for you, man, you used to be the right hand man, I should probably go talk to God for you on your behalf. Just please leave me alone. Like, really? That was silly. But I tried. And he hates me dearly. In every mind, in every soul, and every spirit. No, that's not true. Because the devil is in your mind. Everybody has the devil in their mind. You can't get around it. I'm not calling you a devil. I'm not saying that you're evil. We have to make day-to-day decisions on right and wrong. You know who did that? Adam and Eve. We weren't born this way. We only knew good things, and all we had to do was trust God and do what he said. But Satan wanted to prove that God was the one who misleads and lies to us. So he tricked Eve, and then she tricked her husband, and now we die, have pain when we have birth. But we can live, we can sin, and we can repent. In Jesus Christ, we won. But when he did that, we were aware of good and evil. Our minds became impure. And then that way, we were made aware that the battle was in our minds to decide. So it's his sin originally, and he misleads other people's thoughts and stuff. Just that whole spirit is among the earth. Period. Like, I don't even think he's a real spirit. I just think it's just a present and a way, an energy. Everything is energy. Everything. So, the battle is the minefield. Your mind is the battlefield. So when I say devil, I'm talking about your flesh, your mind, your natural will, and way to sin. I'm not talking about a red person with horns. I'm really not crazy. I'm spiritually armed, and I'm trying to show you how to do it and think about it in a real live way that changes lives. So, without being offended either. I don't want you to be offended. I said the devil's in our mind. It ain't in my mind. People be tripping all the time. So I always gotta cover every base every time. I'm gonna have a church. I gotta relate to all the people. And so, with that being said, I am very sleepy. I haven't been asleep for days. And the longer I try, the more discombobulated and vision sways. I'm very strong and very alert. Another reason why my performances are not perfect. I really dance so much better than I did today. It's just like, ew, that's so ugly. But I had to do it anyway because they rushed me. Rightfully so, they gave me a lot of time. So I have to learn to do it the right way. Meantime, I was going to sneak God's word in the way. like that. I didn't run. I didn't like, I just had to learn how to do it. So you still deny my testify, because it's not all congruent. Maybe that's what you see that you think is the lie. I am not a rapper, I'm a rapper alive. I mimic what I see the old guys do, the legends in the game, and how my dad and them act when they trying to be a man. I never wanted to be a lick my pussy, fuck this, fuck that, oh man, use them diamonds. I don't like that kind of rhyming for girls. So I'm still honing me on presentation, femininity, but strength. We can have everything. Oh, I can, that's what I want, so that's what I'm talking about. Some women like that, and that's all right for them. Everybody can do whatever they want, as long as they're trying, or not trying. He still doesn't care. He's just like, happy you're here. He wants you, but ain't gonna rush you. God is a gentleman. He leaves no touch your door before he comes in for the score to ask you out on a date to a church or more. Deacon or something like that. It's nice. So I have to be like that too. So you can do what you do. No judgments here. Unless you violate in my safe place, and now I have to blow the whistle, dear. Because I have a right to do what is good and safe and comfortable for me. I need a safe environment. I don't need money. I don't need food. I don't need a car. I just need my kids. I just need a safe place for them to lay their heads. That's all everybody wanted. I want more, but I'm totally satisfied with being poor. I know that I'm going to work towards more. It was never a problem for me. Never chased niggas or money that they had to get the next pair of shoes or money in my bag. I just never did that. It's not interesting. I want somebody to love me as a man. And my dad calls all bitches, bitches and hoes. Even when you ain't, to him you still are. I don't like that. It makes me feel bad. Probably other women too. And I want my husband to love me. So I never want to embarrass him or make him call me a name. Or not trust that I will be faithful if he gave me his last name. So I refrain from all that stuff to get what I really want. This is not right, but I'm alright. God surprises me. Even when I can see forces all around me blocking every road. My family didn't really accept me or love me, so I gave all my love away to them and everybody that I ever came in contact with my whole life. Now because of bad decisions as a kid and bad decisions as a man, and being a detective that I ain't, to protect my family. Plus more, I can even just imagine all the things that they say. I don't know, because it didn't happen in that way, or it's not true. You can't expect me to tell the truth about stuff that's not true, or that I don't even know that they even told you. I think everybody that's being monitored in this world should have their own special operator number. So when the fuck shit goes down, somebody that knows that man, not just a number. So you can interpret make a decision about that man's character, life, fate, death appropriately. Which nobody has a right to take life. Not a jail, not an electric chair, not an injection. God is the only one who's supposed to take life. So, no matter what kind of killing or how you think is right, it's still not right. And you're going to have to still pay the price. I don't want people to pay prices and for God to smite them because of me. I come so y'all can have peace, faith. So if he chastises you because he chastises me immediately if I do something stupid like jaywalk, but if he takes out revenge against you because of me, now I'm not being the good, godly example that represents God. I'm representing something that can be confused with evil, terror, and hate of Satan. I swear, I always beg God, don't take no thing out on them. Have mercy on their soul. I'd rather him just prick your heart, turn you around to be a soldier, than, you know, God, he gets mad. I'm not going to say those things verbally because I feel like I'm still wishing them on some man. Personal thing. Words have power. You put that stuff in the world, you produce it. It comes back whether it's good, useless, or bad. So, yeah, I still pray he saves you. And then let him know that I'm the reason why that he needs you. So that he can see the light in me and further see its possibility to be living close to the way Jesus was. And today, I'm corny as shit to everybody. My jokes be corny as shit. I made them that way on purpose. I only want to build every one of y'all. Even if it's just a smile that I gave you. Now you feel like smiling. Because you see my light. People always do that to me. I think that's so nice. Like, cancel. You should see the way people respond to me. Because they be happy in disbelief. Say I'm lying, or I tell them how old I am, or I did some random act of kindness. I just want you to remember God, and I want you to see him in real life, how he wants us to be to each other in real life. But mostly, they just be mostly amazed by my presence, and my energy, and my vibe, and his peace all the time. I smoke weed sometimes. I think it's gonna help me stop thinking and being scared, but it just makes it worse because now I'm thinking more. Paranoid anyway. I don't want you to think I'm goody two shoes. I'm giving it all away. I smoke weed sometimes. I smoke cigarettes. Fine. But I don't smoke in front of kids. I don't think that's cool. Because they look up to me. Like they really do. It's really cool. They always have. sit with me and build, because I don't destroy men. I nurture them. That is a very precious thing. Children and old men and middle-aged men and all men, our hearts are so precious. And we still need coddling and loving and nice words and encouragement. I don't think adults get coddled anymore. I still lay in bed with my daddy. I need my daughter to go to sleep like it's my body. Just to coddle her and make her feel safe, makes me feel relaxed knowing that she's safe. I don't care, I'm a grown-ass baby. And I think we all need to be more like grown-ass babies. That's basics. We'd probably be more calm, stressful, and more perceptive to changing bad ways. And people with bad ways, they doing it because people did bad things to them. So they think they gotta protect themselves. So they're mean, they're harsh, they're stingy, they're that. But doing that one thing, you're doing all this sin now. You're going all against why Jesus came. Is to love all men. It'd be the smallest thing. Next thing you know, a month later, it's like, oh man, you the fuck am I now? Yo, say nah. Yeah, all in. So I'm very peculiar. All the things that I do and the way that I do them and how I do them. Even if they're my corny ass jokes. Sometimes I don't think people laugh at my jokes. They laugh at me because I laugh so loud. It's like a laugh yell. Some people hate it. Some people say that it makes them feel good and laugh too. And people hate it. I try to hold back. I don't want to annoy people. God doesn't want us to provoke each other to anger. We have to respect each other and consider a neighbor. I tiptoe in the land full of danger. April roses at my feet. I don't step on one rose. I pick them up, put them on a cake. Happy birthday, one y'all. I put them in your hair like a very pretty princess. And Sonny will put you on my swag. You'd be surprised how much a flower in your hair will make you feel really fab. Most women don't know that because it seems juvenile. Till you do it. Now you're cuter now. You gotta do it modestly though. I can't wear no big ass JoJo bow. My daughter bought me a JoJo bow for Christmas. I wear it cause she did it. And I ain't have no other trinkets to wear at the time. I was like in the hospital. But now I don't want to wear it. Now if I wear it out here, then people be looking at me like, you are a grown ass woman. You must be weird. That big ass bow on the side of your ear. I put my bows right here in the Santa. Or the JoJo bow I used to put right here. Cause it's less interference, but it was still huge as shit. So, long story short, I like bows like this big. This big, the biggest. Maybe that big. But it gotta sit way back here somewhere. It's cutie. I like feeling cutie. It makes me a better booty. And not like butt giving it away. I mean like, hey no booty. It makes me a better beauty inside me. Cause so many things be happening around me and affecting me, and I like sometimes when you give it all away, you just want some love back someday. Sometimes you just need to put a bow and you have a happy rest of your day. Little stuff like that. After that, there could be a whole fucked up rest of the day. Boss yelling at you at work for like, what? Glitter? You seriously yelling at me for glitter today? You wait, what? You need to stop suggesting glitter to our customers? Are you insane? They love the glitter. Why wouldn't you want to sell something that people absolutely love? It makes things beautiful. But it wasn't my business. It was a chain store. I had to fall back. Even though it didn't make no sense, you pulled more money in. other bakers who didn't like it because we might run out of it and then we won't have it then. They just didn't like pull it out the drawer, sprinkle it on the cake and more. The way I do glitter, it's all, not actually glitter, it's like little fine dust of sugar that's sprinkled. But if you put them in a parchment paper, fold the paper over and roll it with a pin, it comes out like pixie dust. That shit is so pretty. I'll put that in a boy cake, really. Just can't add no flowers. Everybody needs a little sparkle in their life. But I will never just put that on boy's cake because most times they're like, yeah. Most boys are still like that. Though they're wearing glitter today, I like that. It mostly goes on girls' cakes. I actually want to pitch an idea to Wilton so they can evolve or make a different strand of the crystal sugar glitter brand and call it what I named it and bling it, because they like make dust, hologram dust, and pixie dust, and all that star dust, but nothing sparkles like the glitter. So while you have that fine consistency in the other edible glitters, they don't pop like the edible glitter flakes. It's a whole different experience. It's really like Tinkerbell just pulled out her pouch, sprinkled your ass, straightened you out. I love it. I love it so much, and it works so well. I think that I'm gonna consider it for real, even though it's already their idea. Most people don't even take the time to break that shit down to a dust. And when you put it on in big flakes, it looks like snowflakes, and that's cool for an Elsa cake. But if it's like a regular flour that I piped with a bag or just putting it everywhere like I want, it's just too much. It's overwhelming. It's like this big ass flake just laying there. You don't even spread out proportionally. You just got it. It's a different effect. I want them to create it. I don't want to keep dumping, rolling, penning, dusting. And you gotta have a salt and pepper shaker too, or sugar, a powdered sugar shaker, because it sprinkles so even and so fine. It's like a layer of glass and diamonds on top of the cake. All the girls and the little girls, they love that shit. Mom was quite offended when he told me to stop suggesting it when I took cake orders because they didn't want to do it. Okay, fine. I can't tell or make people do stuff that they don't want to do. But I guess it was I was doing extra stuff for cakes, which quadrupled sales within a year. They just didn't want to do physically. They were not as excited about the artistry of it as me. So they were pissed that now, instead of just putting borders on the ShopRite cakes, now you gotta put flowers and leaves and other things too. Not just one rose. You gotta pipe a lily over here and a lily over there, make a little bouquet. And then put some stenciling or some, what's the word? Script some lines on the side and make it more elegant. Not like a ShopRite cake. You got me a ShopRite cake, Mom? You get me a ShopRite cake. I want it to be a nice ass cake. It's still your birthday. Still should be happy with your cake and your day. That cake, it makes the day. If you get a cake, it's like, okay, I got a cake. But if you get a really cool cake that you like and it's pretty, I specialize in girl cakes, so I'm always talking about them and glitter. They be so happy. Before I got there, it was border, sprinkle, here, buy. Write your name on it, why? It's like they write your name on it, but other than that, there's nothing on it. That's so boring for a kid. My dad always got us cakes. Birthday's one thing we always celebrated. It was enough of us, so we didn't have to have big ass parties. But the cake is like important. That's why I choose cake decorations as when I was 14, because that was always the special thing. I wanted to be a part of it without being a part of it. I know I'm a part of it. I still get that good vibrations in my heart and shit. So I know how much a cake means, how it feels, blah, 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 blah. Boys should like their cakes too. They shouldn't just get black cakes. Or I'm like, I make black cakes. I don't make black icing. I airbrush black cakes because boys like black cakes. I mean, my brother a black cake baker with like a dark blue butter. I didn't put no sprinkles on it. I just script all in the corners and then put his name on it. That's what boys can get. They can get scroll and stuff. They don't get flowers. Or a cake tower if you're ballin' and you want to splurge and have a big party. But that's a big deal. And I cared. They didn't have to let it go because they was there longer. I was black, they were all white, which I'm not prejudiced and I don't think they were totally, but at the end of the day, it's fuck me. Cause I ended up getting fired from that job for doing nothing. They were fucking with me. Talking about I wasn't taking my medication and my disability. Really, Sandra was stressing me out with all the home life stuff that I was always sad and crying. They didn't like that energy, so it made them discredit me as a person or a person of value because they seen what he was doing, coming to my job and all that stuff, and they hated it. And they used to tell me leave him alone and stuff like that. After a while, like I said, people give up on you and think, well, yeah, so you don't get taking my advice for a little while, and then that happened. It turned them against me. And one of the girls got smart with me because I was having a conversation with my supervisor. And like, she got smart with me. I don't work for you. You're an employee. So to me, I didn't say all of that, but I looked at her like, and I said, I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to Brian. He's the supervisor. He stood there and let her get smart with me and nasty and stuff like that. And then it's like, I guess because he felt like she was defending him because I was saying something inappropriate to him, which was something as stupid as the glitter. Why can't we just put the glitter on the cake? Like, you know, that was out of line. And because I stood up and said, don't get in my conversation with him because it wasn't your business. Fuck that you got smart with me, nasty, and turned off your lip like, and he let you. It really wasn't none of your business to even step in, so I like politely said that and walked away from the situation. But things got done and said with another employee because now they're both mad at me because of what I said, like, excuse me. And then I got fired because she said she was gonna smack me, and I said, you tried. I'm gonna knock your lights out without even trying. So this is an automatic reaction from living in Camden. Somebody hit you, you gotta go in, or you might be dead the next minute. Or in my family. And then I got fired. And they told them I wasn't taking my medicine. I was taking my medicine. He tried to give me another employee's medicine. Like, I'm not gonna take this medicine. I'm like, no more. And that was a total violation of my rights as a disabled person in the land, and my rights and discrimination rights as an employer and as a worker, and my privacy rights. I could have sued the whole shop, right, and owned it. I'm not a suing ass person because I want to earn my money. I know I'm not gonna say who, a certain person, certain people make a living off of suing people. They just do. That shit is not cool. I mean, how can you enjoy it? You deceptively got it and lied for it. So anyway, I really was mad about it when I lost my job, and I was thinking of all the things that I could do for justice, and then I just let it go like, fuck this. Just move on. I want my own bakery anyway. So I started working in a different bakery and mostly trying to keep my family straight, and my kids, work, nurture, cook, take home, books. So now, that happened over fucking glitter. That was stupid. They really were mad at me for doing that. That was something that had been boiling for weeks. Cause I was offering to everybody that was girls, like, you want some glitter? You know, they were all happy and soup. Like, that's why I do what I do. They had been simmering in it. They had been turned around, open the cap, pour glitter on that, and they were mad. Like, Sabrina has to be offering this glitter to them because it's not on the order sheet. We're going to run out of it. We're not going to have any more of it. And they're going to all want it. And it's going to be gone. Isn't that what you want in the business? Like, I don't know. It wasn't my business, like I said. So I eventually had to just fall in line. But I was still putting glitter on mine. So, and the manager who's supposed to want the numbers, he agreed with that shit. Like, the factory does not run out of glitter. They just don't. Everybody wants it. And if we get popping like that because of glitter, order 2 packs or 2 boxes. Like, that's what you do. You keep the profit moving, like, in the pocket. That's how I think about everything. As far as business and money and things. So that's how I lost my job at ShopRite. That led me to lose my apartment for $200 while my brother was staying at my apartment with his new girlfriend, not wife, and her 8 kids and one of his. Same thing in my family. We all in. Now we at my job borrowing. Taking my car, running Easy Pass. Like, what the fuck? Who does that shit? He got like 1 million Easy Pass stickers on some dumb shit. Just because you wanted to ride the Easy Pass lane instead of paying 50 cents. Then I got evicted for $200. And that's it. By the time the next month came, it was like $800 or $900. But really, I could have paid $200 to start my apartment. Really? I really think he did that because I had like 100 people in that little ass apartment. I sacrificed all my places for pirating bros and spouses in all my houses. I can't even say that I won't do it again. Because I still believe that I can talk and work through things and situations like families. Should have been supposed to. But if somebody need me, I still gotta post up. And then I was homeless. Nobody even picked the phone up. I didn't even watch it. Maybe sometimes a donut. It's like, you got yourself in that own situation. It's your fault. So they leave you by the wayside the bar. Don't leave your kids by the wayside, people. That's not cool. Even if you don't like them or agree with how they move, and because they don't do what you say, or you don't think that they turned out productively, they're still God's plan, and He will change them and make them what He wants if that's what all parties agree. Human life is a sacred thing. And I have personal, real experience, past all the other dumb experience of how people get lost and thrown to the wayside on drugs and living the street life. You'd be surprised. I refuse to lose. I am the epitome of everything opposite of evil and winning things for God. I say I'm God, I'm a godly person, I'm a Christian, oh y'all. Then it's like, bitch, you just fucked 10 dicks or something like that. Or you look like fucking phone is dead. I don't have music in case you're wondering why I'm not fucking singing. Where were they? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Reconnect me. touch Wi-Fi mobile that enough. Turn you off.